Thank you. Hold on. I'll be right back.
We open on a man being told to get dressed, but this isn't some casual invitation. There's a threat in the air. A friend, or maybe an enemy, depending on how you look at it, has shown up with a gun in his hand, and he's not putting it away. The guy holding the weapon makes it clear. This isn't about choice. This is about control. "You coming with us?" he asks. But the other man, calm in his defiance, fires back. "Come with you where?" You can tell right away, these two know each other. There's history here, and that history is messy. The one with the gun insists it's not up for discussion. They need to talk. Right now. And apparently, the last time business was handled, the boss decided face-to-face is the only way to do it. No phones, no distance, just raw confrontation. And the gun? Well, it makes the conversation impossible to ignore. Tension rises quickly. The unarmed man tries to reason, tries to push logic into the situation. "Man, put the gun down. You gotta drive downtown, right? You can't keep it on me forever." But the one with the gun? He's not hearing any of it. He keeps threatening to pull the trigger over and over, almost like the words give him more power. And here's the thing. This isn't some quiet back alley meeting. It's broad daylight. Two men arguing about life, death, and pride, while neighbors could probably peek through the window. And that just makes the situation even crazier. Now, if you're watching this scene play out, you'd notice something. The one without the weapon isn't exactly terrified. He's frustrated, annoyed, even sarcastic. He knows the guy waving the gun has no plan, no real sense of direction, and he keeps poking holes in his logic. "What sense does it make?" he says. "We're gonna ride downtown with this gun in my face? You gonna hold it while you drive? You eventually gotta put it down, man." That's the brilliance of the moment. It's less about physical control and more about psychological warfare. One man trying to keep dominance with a gun, while the other fights back with words, refusing to give him the satisfaction of fear. Eventually, the standoff softens just enough for them to move. The one under threat plays it smart, keeping things calm, easing his way into getting dressed, all while reminding the other guy that this situation doesn't make sense. You can almost feel the balance of power shifting, even though the weapon never leaves the scene. And then, the film takes a sharp turn. We're introduced to another character, Jax. Not a cop, not a detective, but a man with a reputation. Someone who does odd jobs, the kind of jobs that exist in the shadows. He's the guy people call when situations spiral out of control. Not officially a hitman, but not exactly innocent either. Jax gets pulled into a new mission. A woman named Jahari, a rising star with a new album ready to drop, has suddenly gone missing. Her manager, desperate and out of options, needs her back before the launch goes up in smoke. But here's the twist. Jahari's disappearance isn't random. She was last seen hanging around a flashy, dangerous figure who goes by the name Money. He's a big shot, a street baller with more swagger than sense. And being around him, it's nothing but trouble. Jax takes the job, but not without hesitation. He's warned that Jahari already suspected he was trouble. But money talks, and missing people don't find themselves. When Jax arrives at her place, the signs are clear. The apartment is trashed. Whatever happened here wasn't peaceful. She didn't just walk away. Someone wanted her gone. The film builds its mystery here, forcing Jax to dig deeper. He knows this isn't just about a missing person. There's power, fame, and danger tied into it. The question is how much of it is personal, and how much of it is business. Jax gears up. Guns, clips, preparation. Even though earlier he claimed he wasn't into firearms. His logic is simple. I don't like guns. I don't like condoms either, but I'm not stupid. That line hits hard, telling us exactly who Jax is. A man who claims to despise the tools of survival, but never underestimates their importance. As he prepares, his companion questions his motives. Why risk it all for a girl? Why walk into the fire? But for Jax, This isn't just another paycheck. This is personal. And when someone like him says that, you know it means trouble for whoever's on the other side. The tension explodes when the confrontation comes fast. Guns drawn, accusations flying, and a whirlwind of quick decisions. Jax shows his skills, swift, precise, and calm under pressure. He proves why his name carries weight, why people call him when no one else can handle the job. By the end of it, there's a sense of uneasy victory. The dust settles, but you're left wondering what comes next. Because in this world, there's no such thing as done. Every action opens another door. Every choice comes with consequences. And that's the hook. The story isn't just about guns, threats, or even a missing star. It's about the balance of control, about who holds the real power when things fall apart. So if you've been watching along, you know this movie keeps you on the edge. It's raw, unpredictable, and filled with sharp dialogue that cuts deeper than the bullets flying. And before the credits roll, the message is clear. In a world of hustlers, fixers, and dreamers chasing fame, the gun isn't always the most dangerous weapon. Sometimes it's the mind behind it. And that's the breakdown of this wild story. If you enjoyed this recap, don't forget to like the video, drop a comment with your thoughts, and share it with your friends who love intense thrillers. Also, make sure to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss the next recap. We've got plenty more stories just like this coming your way.